Spencer, it's been a while since we last spoke. How's pre-season going for you?
Yeah, not bad. Very hit and miss. In a huge amount of niggles and light injuries. So we're struggling to get players on the pitch at all, and certainly defensively we've got a lot of people out again today. So we've got a number of players that have been pinged, and a number of defensive injuries. So we've still not got Richard Orlu on. CJ's injured, Seth's got a nasty niggle, John Anunga's COVID out. So it's very, particularly at the back, it's a little bit, if you're fit you can play and we can fit in minutes, so it's not ideal. I think a lot of clubs are going through the same problem. And we've got a lot of lads who don't feel that they're ready to play more than about 45 minutes yet, which is concerning. But obviously with such a long period out, that's what you get. So it's more a case of managing players, trying to get them up to speed. But it's very difficult and frustrating, particularly as the back, as you saw last week in that rather entertaining game. So, yeah, we just have to, try and be patient and manage the players' fitness levels going forward, but also understanding that it is just pre-season, and hopefully we can try and get particularly the defensive side working in the coming weeks.
Are you happy with the signings you've made over the summer? Well,
yeah, I mean, this year we're very much more that mixed bag. We've been desperate to get 3 or 4 experienced players in. There's stories behind each signing, really. Obviously, the headline is Deering, of course, and we're fantastic. We've managed to jump on that opportunity of him coming away from full-time football. So we're very pleased with that. And the Richard Orlus and Jordan Roses are very exciting, but we're also well aware, their history with injuries, etc. We've desperately got to try and keep them fit, and that's certainly my biggest concern at the moment. These injuries. So, getting in the Reggies and Michael's back, etc. The loans we've got a couple of loan keepers that we're looking at today. We're very grateful to Watford for Dante's playing in one of the halves, and the lad that's just come out of Southampton. So it's a very mixed bag of players. We've got those 3 or 4 more experienced players in. Getting people back like Cards, he's been fantastic, breath of fresh air again. So we've been desperate to bring in a couple more, and I think so what's happened last year, it's given us that little bit more strength. But we've got to be very realistic. We just want to be better than last year at the moment, and we'll do the cliche, see how it goes, take each game as it comes, and go forward. And everyone's fighting for places. We've got a lot of trialists here. And they'll play a lot of minutes on Tuesday night, and it's up to them to try and grab spots, and then we'll sort of try and narrow down the squad, which I would have liked to have done by now, but I just can't because of these injuries, having to give people a lot more minutes than I normally would.
And a big positive from last season, George Butler stepping up from the academy.
Yep, 17, fantastic. He's earned his right in the first team squad, and every time he comes on the pitches he impresses. So again, we need to manage him, need to manage the expectation with him. And he will get some good minutes over the next few weeks, and very exciting. And it's almost the dream, isn't it? The George Butlers and obviously the cliche CJ Ferns of the world. It's fantastic for the club when they come through. And I must just say, look at the stadium around. The pitch is phenomenal. The volunteers have been absolutely amazing over the summer. The place is looking totally brilliant. The dressing rooms, everything. So, and people are smiling. We're playing football again. So, with these worrying times still going on and COVID cases rising and who knows what's going to happen, it is a bit up and down. One minute we're very positive, and then we're, oh God, what's going to happen next, and are we going to get a season in and everything else. But we're playing football at the moment, so let's enjoy it, be positive and see where it comes. Today will be a very tough test. They're very strong. I know they're missing players like we are, but yeah, it's just about getting minutes in the tank and seeing who impresses, and please God, no more injuries.
And a good test to end pre-season, especially home games against Maidenhead and Woking.
Yeah, I mean, they're very, very tough. All the games, Slough, Aldershot last week. But it doesn't really matter what the results are. I say to the players, first problem, let's avoid the injuries, which we've not had great success with. As I said, we've not really had a lot of our defending players in particular on the pitch. So, and certainly when it gets into second halves, often you're making a lot of subs, and you've just got to ignore what's going on as far as the score sheet goes. But yeah, very, very tough games, possibly slightly harder than I would like, particularly if we're not close to match fitness. But they're great for the club, bringing good income into the club as well, which we desperately need. So, it's all exciting stuff and very positive, and let's be positive. With the exception of the weather that's suddenly turned, it's a lovely place to be at the moment, and we're all looking forward to it.
Brilliant. Thanks, Spencer, and speak to you soon.
Thanks, Dom.